Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and tonight I wanted to pop on and talk about your thyroid and how that it can impact your weight loss, your journey to a healthy weight, and how you can even maintain a healthy weight, because thyroid is in charge of a lot of things when it comes to your hormones, your metabolism, and your weight in general. This is an area where a lot of women struggle, a lot. Now there are a lot of different things you can try. I know there's medications, supplements, dietary changes, right? There's like a crap ton of things that oftentimes women will just jump to and try, right? You can say, oh, I'm feeling fatigued. Maybe my shins are rashy. My hair is falling out. I feel like I have a thyroid issue. You go on Google, say thyroid symptoms, and a bunch of stuff pops up and you're like, oh, that's me. Totally. Yes, I should take this thyroid supplement. I should do this, that, and the other. Well, the trouble with that, honestly, is that with thyroid issues, fatigue, weight gain, inability to lose weight, low energy, sometimes difficulty sleeping, all of these things, they can also be overlaps into other areas. So what I suggest is really getting a good comprehensive view, looking at a lot of these issues. You can, if you want to learn more about how I work with women with nutrition, supplements, hormones, all the things working together with a customized recommendation for you and your body and what you need, you can click the link right now in the comments to learn more about that and how that would work to help get you towards your goal. Whether your goal be, oh my gosh, I want to feel better in my body, I want to lose weight and be able to keep it off and yet live a normal lifestyle, I want to be able to be in control of my hormones, have things be more regular, work on my fertility, whatever that is, click that link. We can learn more about it. But when we look at thyroid, and the biggest thing there is that it really is in charge of so many things. One of the tough things about it is that it is in charge of so many things, and it's such an intricate, system, and it's a big cog in the wheel, right? It's a big spoke of the wheel of health for people, that if this isn't working well, it almost doesn't matter how much you're eating, how much you're working out, how much all the other things are going well for you. If your thyroid's not working correctly, nothing else is going to go well for you in terms of the health piece of it, honestly. I can also very much speak from experience on this. I am someone who had thyroid issues after each of my pregnancies, horrific thyroid issues after each of my pregnancies, and had to go through a lot of work. They had put me on thyroid medication for a while. I was able to go through and do enough nutrition work and supplement work and just the work that I do to get off of it. That's not always the case for everybody, but I was able to do that for myself because I really focused on getting my system the right things it needed, and I was just in a good healing space. So I totally understand when you have thyroid issues, how hard it is, how tough it is, the brain fog, everything that comes along with it. It's like nothing else is normal. So why is thyroid so important for weight loss? What's the big deal with it? Well, the main thing is it's connected to your energy and your metabolism. If your thyroid isn't working correctly, it's like trying to push a boulder uphill and you're not getting anywhere. Right? It doesn't matter what you do. You could eat a piece of celery and gain weight. Yeah, thyroid. Yeah. But again, that's with so many other things too. So here's the tricky thing about thyroid, is that it's so tightly connected to your other hormones that these are the things it's mainly in charge of. But if you have excess stress issues, things like that, that can also negatively impact your thyroid, make things worse. If you have decreased nutrients, right? So if you haven't been fueling your body correctly, and this isn't just, for the past week or maybe the past month, this is in the past 6 months, in the past year. If you've gone through any type of restrictive diet, that means if you've restricted calories for any period of time, that's not done in a conducive way to fuel your system. The intermittent fasting, I want to be very clear on this. The intermittent fasting that I teach women how to do is supportive of the body and does not do this. That does not deplete your body of nutrients at all. So that is different. But if you're doing really restrictive fasting, fasted workouts, that type of a thing, if you've cut carbs at any point, right, this is where your body has that imprint on it and that restrictive pattern. You have a decreased nutrient pattern. that can negatively impact the thyroid. Oh, I did that like a year ago. Yep, it can still be impacting your thyroid. That's not fun. Nope. Yeah. And then any other hormonal issues. I can't tell you how many women I chat with that their cycle is messed up. They have a history of PCOS. And then they also have thyroid issues, like sluggish thyroid. Even if you're like, well, my numbers are technically within normal, but it's on the low end of normal, but I have all the symptoms of thyroid. Yep. Yeah. Then you still need to work with your thyroid. That needs to be included in there. It does. Otherwise, these little things are really going to cause you big steps backwards in your progress. Oftentimes for thyroid, what happens is that women will, okay, I'm going to clean up my diet. I'm going to really work on exercising, everything else. And you set yourself a schedule. You meal prep for the week, all the other things. You get going, and 3 days into it, that increase in energy that you have to work out at the gym depletes you so much that you're like, holy cow. Oh, I'm exhausted. Oh, wow, my body just isn't rebounding. Oh, it's happening. I'm not coming. I feel like I should feel more energetic after going to the gym. I don't feel more energetic. Oh, I feel more tired. Oh, maybe I just need a rest day. I'll take one rest day. And that one rest day turns into 5 rest days because your system still hasn't rebounded because you went too far too fast in one direction. So the happy middle ground really with thyroid issues, or whenever there's thyroid that's a component of what you're struggling with, you really do need to take it a little bit at a time and ease your system into it. Because even though, yes, exercising and getting all that movement in is great for your system, it's super healthy, but too much of that good thing is too hard for your thyroid and body to process at that fast speed. You really have to slowly work into a heavier workout regimen. Yeah. And then it goes better. But to expect yourself to, oh, I used to go to the gym like this. Okay, well, when was that? 5 years ago, 10 years ago, before you had all these other, issues going on? Yep, of course, right? You have to work with your system and your body where it's at right now to get it there. So start with a lighter routine. Even going to the gym 15 minutes. Don't go there for an entire hour. Go there for 15 minutes and do a workout. You can still get an effective workout in 15 minutes, do some really good stuff, right? And you're going to be moving yourself towards better health at the same time, not depleting your system by overworking it. So keep that in mind, that as you're doing these things that are healthy for the body, good for your system, take it at your own pace, right? So that you don't burn yourself out. That's the thing I notice the most with women with thyroid issues, and they're trying to be healthier, So that's what I work on with women, things like that in this protocol, saying, okay, this is what's going to be right for your system. Here's where your body's really at. Let's pace these things out for you. Let's get your body the right nutrients. That's one of the biggest things your body, thyroid, everything else needs. Fuel, rebuild your system so that it can start to get back to those regular activities. If you need a hormone detox, sometimes you need to go through a hormone detox because of hormone issues. At the same time you're working on thyroid, that has to be really specifically calibrated for your system because, again, that's the same thing. Too much of a good thing can be really wearing on the thyroid. So if you've ever done a detox before where you're like, ooh, it's supposed to be really good, but I feel totally wiped out. Yeah, you gotta step into these things a little bit at a time to make sure your body can handle it. Yeah, so that's what I got for you guys tonight. Hopefully that kind of makes sense with talking about the thyroid, how important it is for health, weight loss, weight maintenance, and just getting to that healthy place. But really take yourself, it's going to take longer, right? It's going to take longer. If you've done unhealthier things, right? Been under a significant amount of stress, something like that, in the past 6 months, past 12 months or more, it can really still be impacting how well your thyroid's working. So more information, more resources I have for you. My YouTube channel is Dr. Beth Westy. You can subscribe to it to stay updated on everything. My podcast is The Female Health Solution. I have a ton of great episodes out and even more really exciting interviews coming. So stay tuned for those. And then I also have my book, The Female Fat Solution. This is on Amazon. This is all about eating for your hormones in your cycle, really focusing on the hormonal piece of it. And then The Female Menopause Solution. If you're in menopause, oh my gosh, menopause and thyroid go hand in hand, right? There's so many things about this, and I touch on that a little bit in here as well. Talking about some of the nutrient shifts you'll have to make if there is a thyroid issue. Yes, but that's what I got for you guys tonight. But again, if you do have any questions, if you need any help, please don't hesitate to reach out. But again, the best way to get started, if you want to make a shift and change for you, is to go in the comments, click that link, and learn more about how you can get a specific, tailored, customized guide for you, for your body, for where you're at, to get you to your goals as quickly and efficiently as possible. All right, have a great rest of your night, and I will see you later.